Hi friends, so today we are going to study the third topic of this curriculum, and that is identify equivalent linear expressions. Okay, I will write the name of the topic so you can note down. Identify equivalent linear expressions. Okay. So basically what in this type of questions, and this is an important topic because I have solved many set SAT papers, and I have found one or two type of questions like this. Okay, so my experience says that this is an important topic, and what I will do is which are those means those are the important topics in our curriculum. I will try to mark it with a, let's say, fire sign, so that whenever you are going through my channel you can just find it, that okay, so this is the important concept and we need to study this concept. Okay, so fine, so we'll study identify equivalent linear expressions. What we have to do here is, you will be given an expression. Okay, let's say there's an expression 5 times p minus 2. Okay, this is an expression. Now you will be having an options here. You will be having four options, that which is the equivalent expression from the option. You have to tell that. Okay, so the options, let's say 5p plus 4, 5p minus plus 10, 5p minus 10, and 2p minus 5. Okay, so these are your options available. Okay, so we have to select one of them. Fine. So what we will do here is, as I said earlier also in my sessions, that whenever there is a bracket and there is a constant number is multiplied by the bracket, we have to apply the distributive property. Distributive property means, the word distribute means to distribute it, means to give it to someone else, right? So the 5 which is outside the parenthesis will be distributed equally to p and to 2. Distributed equally means it will be multiplied by p and multiplied by a negative 2. So here what I will do is, I will multiply the 5 with p and I will multiply the 5 with negative 2. Okay, so it will give us 5p minus 10. So this will be our answer. Okay, we can see one more example of similar kind, that is, let's say, example 2. Same question. Okay, I will just write the expression and we have to find which is the equivalent. So the expression is 2a times 3b plus 4a plus 5ab. Okay, so this is the expression and you have to give the answer, that out of the four options available, which will be the correct answer. Okay, so I will note down the question here on the right hand side. I will note down the options here on the right hand side. Let's say the options are 8b 8ab plus 10a square plus 2a square b, 2ab plus 5a square plus 3ab square. And the third option will be 8a square plus 6ab plus 10 multiplied by a square b. Yes, and the last option will be, let's say, 2a square plus 3ab plus 5a square b. So you have these four options available here and you have to select one of them. Okay, so what we will do is, again the same thing, we have to apply the distributive property here and we have to multiply this expression 2a equally with all the numbers available here. Okay, so as we'll multiply it, 2a times 3b, so it will become 6ab. Okay, a and b won't be multiply and give some other term, so whenever we'll put the value, then only it will be multiplied. Otherwise the variables are different, then we have to write it together, a times b ab. Okay, and 2 times 3 is 6 plus 2a into 4a. So 2a into 4a. Now see, a and a are like terms. Okay, so it will become a square. Fine. Instead of writing a, you will write a square. And 2 times 4 is 8 plus. Here we have two terms. In this expression we have three terms. Okay. So first we'll multiply the constant term, that is 2 times 5 is 10. Now we'll multiply a with a. It will become a square, and b will be left out. Okay. So we have to search for this option in the available options. We have to search for this answer, and I think the C1 is the correct option for us. Okay. Fine. Next question. Next question we can see is example. Identify the equivalent. Same question is there. I will write the expression here. It's 2p minus 1 into 2p plus 1. Okay. Options are p square minus 1, p square plus 1, 3p square plus 2, and 4p square minus 1. Okay. So these are the options available, and we have to see if which one of is the right. So again, when there are two parentheses, so one by one we can open it. Like I can write this as 2p times 2p plus 1 minus negative 1 times 2p plus 1. Okay. So basically what I did here is I first multiplied this 2p with the whole bracket, right? And then I multiply this negative 1 with the whole bracket and make it separated. Make it, wrote it separately. Then I will again distributive law. I will multiply this 2p with 2p and 2p with 1. It will give me 4p square plus 2p times 1 will be 2p, right? This is the first bracket when it is opened, minus. Now I will write as it is because it will be multiplied, but it won't change the answer. So now I can open the parenthesis on both the side, and we can see what we are getting over here. So it will give us 4p square plus 2p from the first bracket minus 2p minus 1. See, a negative sign is there. So as soon as you open the bracket, this negative 1 is going to multiply with each of them, right? So as soon as the negative 1 will multiply with each of them, they will have a negative sign of that negative 1. Okay. Now I can see that this 2p and this minus 2p are getting cancelled, and we are left with the answer 4p square minus 1. This is our D option. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed the session. See you in the next session.